Everyone on the internet can now hear us.
They can now hear us.
Yeah.
Saying our terrible things.
douche.
All right.
All right. Good.
All right.
Off to a strong start.
All right. That's a clean enough word. I will let that one.
Is that
life
clean?
in, right?
Like, are we not supposed to? We're not supposed to curse, right?
Don't be. Yeah.
Got it.
Don't be a naughty Nelly.
No naughty Nellies.
Yeah, we are all professional adult gamers here.
Oh,
maybe I shouldn't be here.
No.
You should not be here, man.
What is going on in GDC 2013? We are back, and I'm here with some of the guys behind Loadout. How you doing today, fellas?
Good.
Awesome.
All right, there's a lot of you, so why don't we just go down the line and you all can introduce yourselves, because it's I'm lazy.
Right on.
No problem with it. We're just chilling. It's fine.
All right, so yeah. We'll start here and just work our way down.
Right on. So I'm Ian. I'm the lead designer.
And I'm Mark now. I'm the creative director at the studio.
And I'm Tyru, the marketing douchebag at Loadout.
Fact.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, you're not on camera.
You gotta come sit on my lap.
Yeah, you gotta sit on his lap.
No, I don't need to be on camera. It's fine. You guys talk.
All right, cool. So,
Yeah.
all right. So I saw Loadout a little while ago, but for the folks at home that might not have seen Loadout before, what is the genreification of the game?
Sure. So it's a third-person shooter, and the big hook is that we have insane amounts of customization that goes across the board, but the deepest part of customization is our weapon crafting system, which is what we're looking at here.
Nice.
So
it's really just game is really all about just making the gun that you always wanted to make.
Exactly. And these guns are all put together by a whole bunch of modular parts that you collect by playing the game. And so just to give you a quick idea of how much variety there is, I'll just go hit this button a couple times. And
oh wow! So you're just like randomizing right now?
Yeah, it's just putting random pieces together.
that shiz don't stop, as they say.
So you can just do this all day?
Right.
Yeah, I think there are
300
billion.
Obsessive compulsively?
Yeah, there are 300 billion and 5 unique combinations.
300 billion and 5, huh?
Yeah, there are 300 billion right now in this build that we've deployed, but that number goes up like every week or
That's
so.
ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
It's a little nuts.
That is, that's
wrap your
that's
mind
insane.
around.
What I also seem like is every time you randomize, the color of your Alienware keyboard changes.
Yeah, actually, Alienware is one of our partners, and so they have the Alienware effects set up. We support it, so whenever you...
I can't stop now.
Yeah.
It just changes the colors.
Yeah, so
we're like in a club, dude.
the color will go along with your what your payload is. So you know you got a healing gun if it's green.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, just in case you're lost.
Can I change it to go along with my mood?
We don't have that yet.
Not yet.
We don't have the mood ring extension.
How much would you be willing to pay for that feature?
How much?
We
I
just-
don't know.
just curious, you know.
Like in microtransaction
Right.
coins, or like I don't know.
We would need some kind of vitality.
I'll give you $5.
$5?
Sold.
$5.
All right,
Bam.
All right.
All right, everyone at the office. I think
Mood
you guys have that.
integration coming to Loadout. You heard it here. No.
So anyway, I think we should drive this a little bit just so you get
Yeah.
an idea for what kind of customization we have. So obviously we have a lot of parts, and a lot of people are just immediately going to say, oh, this is all going to be plus 1% this, plus 2% that.
Yeah.
We actually strive really hard to make sure that a lot of the parts that we have are really functional differences. So we'll
it's
start.
not just like a buffer to your stats.
Exactly.
It's actually going to affect the way the gun fires and like the ammo and things.
That's right. That's right. So here we go. We've got a random gun, so this is always kind of interesting because you never know what you're going to get. But right now it looks like we have a rocket launcher that has a burst trigger, and it has bouncy rockets.
Nice.
So they bounce around, and some interesting things we can do with that. We can change out the scope. Take it a little bit here.
Well, he just upgraded his gun right there.
Nice. And let me take a moment just to remind folks, if you are watching on Twitch right now and you're in the chat room, please feel free to ask questions to the Loadout guys. And if you are not too much of a troll, I may just ask them your questions. If you're a super duper troll and I really want to put them on the spot, you might get on the live stream too.
So either no troll at all, or such a good troll that you make it.
So
Got
good
it.
That let's see, we got some beta keys. I'll tell you what, if you're a really good troll,
oh man,
maybe you'll get a beta key.
You'll get 2 beta keys.
The way we do it though is like you have to do like the first 5 keys, the first 5 digits of the key, and then like you wait like 10 minutes and do the second 5. That way they have to watch the entire.
They have to watch the entire stream.
It works.
Got to tease a little bit.
Yeah.
A
Nice.
little tease.
Yeah. So, all right. So, like, what made you guys decide that this was like the angle that you wanted to take with your game? Like, there's a lot of competitive shooters out there. So it's definitely a saturated market. This is obviously a very unique feature. But how did you come about figuring this out?
I guess this is a good opportunity for me to go on one of my little mini rants. It's not an angry rant though. It's kind of, I guess Ian calls this dropping truth bombs.
Yeah.
So one of the truth bombs I like to drop about game dev is that at no point does like Moses come in the room with the stone tablet and go, "This is an awesome game. This team should make this," and then leave, and then you just do whatever's on the tablet, and it's an awesome game. That never ever works. So like making a game is always a matter of making something, and then having a goal. You got a goal, but then you make something. You go, "Wow, this is great for the following reasons, and this totally sucks for these other reasons." And so like, what do you change and what do you do? So the initial ingredients we had were this style that the art team came up with, this over-the-top, these heroic, bigger-than-life characters, this notion that we wanted to be able to do this weapon crafting, like to have billions of combinations and people who invent their own weapons. And the third thing was getting in on this idea of games as a service. We'd done a lot of box product where we make a game and we send it out there. We want to be able to update it constantly. So those three things were the initial stuff, and everything that came out of that was just dealing with all this stuff you do as you iterate.
Nice. Now the thing that I like about the weapon customization is like every game I played since Doom, it's always been about getting the BFG. And oh man, look at that! That guy.
Oh yeah.
That guy is hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Both those guys are hot.
He should not have come to work today.
This is like a.
He should not have come to work
Oh,
today.
and
We have our taunts as well, so.
Well, anyway, maybe we should jump into a game.
yeah, let's see what happens when you take your gun.
So that was the test arena where you're able to test out your guns after you make them, and we put AIs in there so you can shoot them up and whatever. So I guess Ian will jump into we're on Steam right now in closed beta, so you can jump into a match and play against people on the internets.
Let's see. All right.
And we can't be held responsible for what the people on the internets do while we're playing
We
them.
do have a chat, and hopefully everyone's nice.
Let's see. Trap266 wants to know: is there a squid gun?
Is there a squid gun?
Squid gun.
You know what? There's about to be. Hold on. There's about to be a squid gun. Right before. Hold on. Let's begin this.
Does this game have dinosaurs? This is a deal breaker. Extremely important.
We don't have dinosaurs, but we do have detailed crate manipulation. If you want to be able to.
Dinosaur killing, it exists.
A squid gun just for dinosaur killing, though.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I have a feeling you might know some of these guys in the chat room.
Get hype. That's actually my mom.
Yeah. All right. Will there be a gun that fires live chickens?
Oh, I've heard the live chicken request a lot. So right now what we're focusing on is doing weapons that behave very, very differently. Cosmetic differences, like whether or not it's a chicken or a beer can or a shell or an egg that comes out of the thing, we can do that once we get the systems going. And if people start demanding cosmetic stuff like that, that's going to percolate up on our priority list.
Nice. So, like, really, you're just about, you really want people to be able to make their own gaming environment, their own,
yes.
like,
We want you
weaponry.
to be able to define your class, define everything else, your whole play style, essentially. And what you're seeing right now, actually, is playing on the alpha level. We're actually letting people play this in the closed beta.
Yeah.
So, like, you guys are in closed beta right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
And we're letting people play the alpha levels to kind of give them a sense of what works and what doesn't. And it kind of dictates what level we actually finish next. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the reason there's no textures on this and it kind of looks crappy is not because this is what the game looks like. It's because we're playing an alpha level. And we're letting our beta testers come in and play our alpha levels to give us feedback on how they play.
Nice. Which is not something you see all the time necessarily.
We are very open. We're an independent developer. We have no publisher, and we simply don't care. Like I'm serious. Like, we care about the people who want to play our game and making it the best game we can. So all this, like the normal PR book of don't show anybody unfinished stuff or say this or say that, is totally out the window. We do what we think is best to get the best game in the hands of the people.
Nice. Now, let's see. What are some of the more most demanded features that that players want that you guys have taken and added into the game? Like, where are some direct correlations to this sort of transparency to improving the game?
All right. So I guess the biggest thing is what's the next level we're going to be bringing up to shippable quality,
Yep.
Ian?
Yeah, the next level is probably going to be dual cabinet.
And who decided that?
The community.
Basically, the community
Based
decided
on
that.
map voting, they decided what map we're going to use.
Yeah.
So dual cabinet's the next one.
So I guess that's probably the most immediate high impact thing is that the community really is kind of dictating our schedule. Like what is on our schedule is the thing that everybody said that they wanted to come up. We don't do that 100%. Obviously, we know a lot of stuff they don't know, but we're definitely reacting to the community. We've got a female character in the pipeline. There's been a lot of demand for that one as well.
But she'll be very atypical.
Right.
Yep, I agree.
Broad-shouldered.
We're defining
Yes.
stereotypes to the other reality.
So with that in mind, like, how much character customization is there outside of the guns? Like,
It's pretty much equivalent to the way the guns work.
Because this guy's got my build, but you know he doesn't have the beard or the hair.
No, he's missing the hair.
Yeah, he would look a lot more handsome with the beard and hair.
Wait, so you're saying that if you don't have hair, you can't be handsome?
As handsome as me?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
It's okay. You'll be fine.
No, it's just with me. What? Who made this game? These guys.
Actually, I didn't actually make
That's
the
our
game.
community manager.
Let's see. All right, so.
I'm gonna change loadouts after this. In fact.
All right, let's see. I got this beta key code. Do you guys care if I give this
No,
away?
dude,
That's totally cool.
All
Do
right,
it.
yeah. So while I'm giving this away, why don't you tell us about some of like the stuff that you're showing off here at GDC? Like, why are you guys here at GDC? Like,
our main goal right now is to show the progression of the game. So we came here about a year ago. The game was such an early stage. We only had like one level that we were showing off. We only had one character we were showing off.
That's right.
We only had one game mode we were showing off. So right now we're showing off all 4 game modes. We have 4 maps now that are finished. We have Fisher, which is kind of a much wider map used for things like our equivalent to Capture the Flag.
The Jackhammer.
The Jackhammer. And we have a nighttime and a daytime version of that. Then we have the Brewery, which is one of our newest levels we just finished. And then, of course, 4 Points, which is the level we started with.
Sorry, Ian almost was able to pull off some heroics there.
Almost saved it.
But he obviously failed, like usual.
Hey.
But the idea is just to show people just how far we've come along in the game, and we're really close to open beta right now. We're looking at the very end of April, early May as our official open beta launch, which means you won't need a queue to play it. You can go on Steam, you can download it, and start playing with your friends.
Nice. And make the ultimate gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What are your favorite combinations of guns that you've seen? Like, what have you seen like players do that you're like, oh, I would have never thought.
All right,
that happens a lot.
Man, that happens a lot.
Everyone's got their own typical, their own special story.
Yeah.
Mark, you got a good one?
Sure. One I saw, we were showing at PAX, and we had people there at PAX, and they were able to do a little bit of weapon crafting and then go in and fight a battle. And this guy was putting together like a sniper rifle. It looked like a sniper rifle. He was putting all the pieces together you would think would be a sniper rifle. And then kind of at the last minute, he changed it around so that it was a sniper rifle that would fire out rockets that would leave sticky proximity mines that would heal people.
Yep.
And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And what he did is he spent the whole game firing these sticky proximity mines across the level, leaving little like health dumps for his teammates.
Oh, that's so smart.
Like, and we did not think about that. Like, that was not a thing that we went, oh, we want people to be able to make this gun. It was just this dude made that.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've got a similar story. Like, so we had sticky rockets, and we also had the guided missile, where you like have a remote control camera for it. And it just turns out a side effect of having that is that you can make like a sentry camera to spy on the enemy team in their base.
Right. So you put a sticky gun on somebody, you get the guided missile, so you're looking through the eyes of it, and it's sitting on his shoulder, and you get to see everywhere he is.
Yeah. Totally emergent behavior.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Sweet. So what are you guys looking for as far as price point goes for this game?
Special for whoever asked that, free.
All right.
No, okay. So in all seriousness, this is a free-to-play game. One of the major pillars, all of us on this dev team say, is that we want free players to come in and have a great time on this game. So
we're going to be talking for about another 5 minutes. I'm going to give away a few more
Awesome.
of the beta keys.
No, please, absolutely.
So if you see this game, this looks like an interesting game, but you're like, I'm never going to pay a cent to these guys because I don't want to pay for a free-to-play game, that's totally fine. Play the game. We're more than happy. You will have a fun time playing this game even if you don't pay a cent. Now, you won't necessarily have exactly the character customization you want, but that's cool. You're going to have a great time.
Nice. And like you said, you're going into open beta in just like another month or so, right?
Yep.
Sweet. And if people want to get in on the open beta and check out the game for themselves and make their own super awesome BFG inspired creation, like where can they go to check you guys out on the interwebs?
Ty, tell them all the places they can.
Obviously, they can go to loadout.com, which is our main homepage there. We're revamping that now. Once we're in open beta, you won't even need a queue to play, but you can go there, obviously, to sign up, play the game, learn about the game, learn the game modes. You can also go to follow us on Twitter at Loadout, and also on Facebook.com/Loadout, YouTube.com/Loadout.
And we've got some partners where you can get beta keys and get in-game stuff, free stuff.
Getting a beta key right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, is not difficult.
I know. All you gotta do is be like in the chat room and quick.
Ty's just giving this
But I
giveaway.
think following us on Twitter and Facebook is a good call, just because
Yes.
we'll inform you of giveaways.
Always post links to key giveaways on there. We're going to be ramping up in the next month, so we'll be giving away a lot more beta keys. And then, and obviously, once the game's open, you just can get on Steam and play it.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep this last beta key for myself. so sorry, internet. But if you happen to get one of the beta keys that I just gave away, you can log on and play with me. Guys, thank you so much for coming by today and letting us check out Loadout and one hell of a sexy pantsless top.
Yeah, it's part of the outfitter. It's lovely.
All right, stay tuned. We got a ton more stuff coming up for you today. And yeah, it's GDC 2013 here at the Evolve headquarters, and we shall be. I can't stop watching this. All right, I'm sorry, but
No.
Shut her down.
I gotta shut you guys down.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.